Here we are again with our experiments. Before we proceed with hero experiments, let's test first if her puppet can also inherit item effects. We acquire Demon Hunter's sword. Let's see if his clone will deal Demon Hunter's sword effects. As you can see, the puppet is not dealing additional physical damage. This just shows us that the puppet doesn't inherit item effects. But take note that the puppet inherits the passive skill of the target hero. Look at this Hilda puppet. She now has shield because she stepped inside the bush. Anyway, let's now proceed with hero testings. First, let's test if the puppet is considered a hero by using skills that are only applicable for heroes. Let's try Kaja's ultimate skill on the puppet. As you can see, it is not being seen as an enemy hero unit. So even if Hilda kills the puppet, it doesn't add up to the charges of her ultimate skill. She can't even target the puppet with her ultimate skill. Now let's try if activating Winter Truncheon can avoid the clone creation when its timer ends. As you can see, even if Gord was frozen, the clone was still created. Same happened when Lancelot used his second skill at the exact time of the cloning. On the skill's description, it says that Vexana's ultimate skill cannot be dispelled. So even if we use Purify, Biggy's ultimate skill, Mia's ultimate skill, or Valir's ultimate skill, the curse will still stick with the target. Now, let's make this more exciting. Let's try if we can clone shapeshifting heroes like Roger and Yu Zhang on their beast form. As you can see, the Roger puppet was Roger's original form. So if you think you can have a wild wolf as pet or big pet dragon, don't put your hopes high. Moonton doesn't want you to have a pet you can't even feed. Okay, we are done with experimenting her ultimate skill. Let's now go with her first skill. We will test it against heroes that could possibly counter the fear crowd control effect. First, let's test it against spells and skills that could shrug off crowd control effects. Mia was able to get out of the fear with her ultimate skill. Same happened with Valir's ultimate skill. Kagura was still able to dash out of the fear status. Purify also worked against the fear status. And of course, Biggy's ultimate skill can remove the fear status. Okay, so let's now test the fear status against powerful hero skills. Testing it on Akai, he just panicked a little but he was still doing the Spinaroonie. Fanny didn't even flinch and just proceeded zooming with her cable. We used it during Franco's hugging with his ultimate skill, and we were able to break our ally free from Franco's hug with no consent. Barrett's wild tongue action on the other hand still pushed through, but Rots probably doesn't fear the cops and the law. Testing it against channeling skills like Odette's ultimate skill, she panicked while singing and stopped. Probably the fear casted on her was Lancelot wearing a cute skirt. We tested it also against the almighty ultimate skill of Gord. Gord still continued to puke rainbows but he still went crazy and puked on different directions. This is probably what you look like when you are drunk, you just puke on every direction possible. We also tried it against Yu Zhang in dragon form, but he just ignored the fear and just continued flying. Last but not the least, we tested it against Lolita's shield. Lolita was able to block a creepy hand. But of course, if Vexana touches Lolita from behind, Lolita will still have the shield but she will move like crazy. Who wouldn't be scared when a random creepy hand touches you, right?